We here. Was good.
Yo, yo.
Just trying to get them tweets out. I got to send it to everybody.
No, I understand. Yeah, just tag me and I'm a retweet and all that. You feel me?
Yeah,
Get
yeah.
it
So
moving for real.
what's good though? Got to send it to everybody.
Hey, not much, man. Not much. You feel me?
How you
Chilling.
feeling?
Hey, I'm feeling good, man. God is good. One day at a time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. You seem like a real humble guy, man.
Yeah. I am. I am. You feel me?
Hey, what's this up with this Yerman and German stuff? What's that about? I need to get hip to the lingo, man.
That's Jickalang, man. That's some Baltimore shit that my Bipley Hip Snip started. You feel me? You know what I mean? And he's been advocating the ramshack. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then you know what I mean. Once the Bodegas grabbed it and the Jickles grabbed it for real, it just started going worldwide.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Truce had tagged the nigga and he reposted it for us, but I never knew what it was. So when I was there, I didn't know like I'm from DC, so I'm not supposed to know. You
I
know?
mean, hey, it's been worldwide. Like I can at
Yeah.
least say since the pandemic, you feel me? He been out there. You feel me? Like
Right.
you know what I mean. People should know of it. But also though I can say Baltimore and DC is two different worlds. So you know what I mean. If you wasn't aware of it or whatever, I don't even blame you because we
Yeah,
really two different worlds. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
I ain't gonna lie. People here Baltimore, Maryland, DC, Virginia, they be thinking like, oh y'all close and it's all that. I'm like, nah, that shit still it's not like that, bro.
Right. Yeah. It's
And
a lot
then
of
the
people.
other thing is, I don't
Mhm.
really watch TV like that. So like half the time, bro, like I don't even be on Twitter, nothing for real. Like I'll jump on there for promotion purposes. But when
Right.
I seen it was like on like the Drewski show and shit, like I know for a fact I don't watch shit like that. Bro,
Right.
I didn't know until I like looked.
No, I understand that for real. Yeah, he
I don't as True said we all from the city, but I don't watch that shit, bro. I swear to God I don't watch that shit.
I haven't seen none of the Drewski shit, but like
Yeah.
I don't know, just watching him on his grind on the way up for real, like yeah, he really, you know what I mean, cultivated his style for real. He really, you know what I mean, stamped himself for real. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's a good thing to see. I'm proud of you for real. I don't know him personally. I think he might be older than me, but I'm still proud of what he did for real. You feel me? I'm happy for him. I'm gonna say it like that. I'm happy for him. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Definitely.
So for the people that don't know, because you new to the platform,
Hmm.
um, what's a good battle to go watch? Like if you had to stir a new fan in,
Hmm. A new fan base.
because niggas
Let
be
me
going
say.
back and watch shit.
Now, here's the thing, because
Yeah,
I am a fan of, like, if you're a fan of battle rap, I feel like you also a fan of when you tapped into an artist, possibly their progression. So people will go back and watch older battles. So you can go back and watch my older battles. But what I can say is, ever since Simba versus Taliban Goon, which is on the Pit Fights Battle League page, you know what I mean? Shout out to Pit Fights. That's, you know what I mean? That's the OG home league. You feel me? Like, yeah. Um, Ever since that battle, I feel like I probably hit a stride. You know what I
right.
mean? So anything after that, you kind of see so what my evolution was. You know, don't get me wrong. Like you had battles like my very first battle, Simba versus Draken and Shock. You feel me? That went viral for several reasons. You got Simba versus Art, which is a clash of pins. Like really, you know what I mean? Putting
Right.
pins to performance. Like I was learning a lot through my first like 2 years in battle rap, and now that I'm on my third year, now I got a chance to, you know what I mean, really figure things out. And I know what my superpowers are. It's just a matter of figuring out how to use them. You know what I mean?
So so now like because 3 years is still kind of new.
Yeah.
Um, what's the ultimate goal?
Oh shit, to be the best in the world. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. Like, I have no problem using battle rap to propel myself to other platforms, to other avenues, and all of that stuff. Because at the end of the day, that's really what you're supposed to do anyway in the field. If you want to be in that field and stuck in it, you can't get mad when the money dries up around you, at least around you. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
So
Well,
Yeah.
I got two things with that. I like when I first came in, I just knew I liked the rap.
Mm,
Then when I realized that, oh, this you can make bread if you move right in this shit, it's like,
right, right.
but I think you just gotta know, like when, like you said, when it dry up, it dry up. But when it's good, I think you just gotta manage your money properly when it's good. So when they do get fucked up, you ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
And
mean,
that's life though. That ain't even battle rap. You know?
right, right. I was about to say that. That's
Yeah.
outside of
Right,
battle rap. You know what I mean? Like, but as far as battle rap, sometimes even depending on where you are, when it dries up, sometimes people are in a smaller market. Sometimes you got to branch out.
right,
Sometimes people they don't want to jump into the spaces battles because they don't, you know what I mean? Like, get out of yourself, get out of your comfort zone. If this is what you want to do, if you want to battle, you need to be battling spaces, Discord, like is
right.
in person leagues, and you know what I mean, like all these type of things. For they have text leagues where you can just type stuff out and they battle just like that. You know what I mean? But to each his own. You gotta find your own niche and
Yeah, I look
move
at
that way.
everything like a hustle because I just think about it like this.
Mm,
Most niggas not making more than 25 an hour. Most niggas.
most
So if you just say, all right, give me $100 for 9 minutes, what's wrong with that?
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you quote unquote love to do it, what I don't see the issue.
I mean, it's one thing to love to do it, but if you know your value and you warrant a certain type of attention, then there's nothing wrong with asking for a pay that you may see fit. As long as you have the like the numbers, or like you back your shit up. As long as you can back your shit up, talk your number shit and all that, and payment and all that, you feel me? But it has to make sense.
Well, I
Point
think
blank.
a part of being a businessman is knowing every situation not the same either. So you gotta
Right,
have the
right.
negotiation skills too. And I be telling niggas like I personally charge a certain amount, but certain situations I take pay cuts because I know either the league don't got it, or they
Mhm.
trying to, or they might be giving me a name, and I gotta take a, or I might battle for free depending on the situation.
Right.
But I think people just gotta understand every situation. You gotta negotiate. That's a part of business.
Right, right. No, absolutely. You are a little more further than I am in battle rap. You feel me? So,
Right,
and you know what I mean. I feel like you have a cement hold on what your value is.
right,
So
right.
when you approach people, it's easier to talk these things. While I'm still newer, I'm still
Yeah.
proving myself. You know what I mean? So sometimes I know like leagues or whatever they
I'm
play
gonna
like.
tell you. I'm gonna tell you just from my experience.
Mm,
Being prepared and rapping good is what gets you paid faster than anything.
I
If I'm a
understand.
nigga that if I'm a nigga that think you choking all the time as an owner, that's all. I can't fuck with him. I don't even know if he gonna get through his shit. So
Right, right. Your
that's just
liability.
advice to anybody. Like, of course, you want people to be in the building, but most of the time we understand. Like, all right, if I book you, you from Baltimore, you probably live in Baltimore, most right. All right,
Hmm.
so if I book you to come out of Atlanta and I say, yo, I want to give you this amount, I know for a fact the most you probably could bring is two people and they riding with you. So I'm not
Who's to say?
trying,
Who's
yeah,
to say? I was just out there, and not. Hey, I had supporters in the building. They ain't come with me. You feel me?
right, right, right. But
But
so my point is that
each
if
his
I
own.
know
Right.
I'm booking you for out of town, I know you probably ain't gonna bring that many people. So
Right. You got to take that into account. Absolutely.
yeah, at that point, it's because I think you're a good rapper.
Right. Right.
So you got to be
Understood.
good first. Is my point, and getting through your material. Sometimes we understand like every performance. If you could give me a crazy performance, cool. But
Right. Right.
getting through it is the part that separates me from paying you or not. Because if I know if it's a nigga that's prepared all the time, that's
Hmm.
number one. Like, because some niggas out here, man, they give you one good battle, and you be like, all right, nigga about to do good. Then nigga fuck up his next two joints. He be like, see, so I can't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I understand that. Definitely. Definitely. Hey, yo,
Yeah.
ask me cause I'm trying to send this link out real quick. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get some more people up here for real. Ask me a generic question. You feel me? That I can kind of while I'm doing this, like 30-second joint. You know what I mean? Let me
Yeah.
send this link out.
So yeah, obviously from Baltimore. So did you start from pit fights and also did basically pit fights not being active made you say, yo, I gotta get up out of here or I gotta go somewhere else. I gotta do something different because my home league, or well, I don't know if it was your home league, but my city league is not as active as it used to
Great question. Great question.
be.
Well, first off, you feel me? You know what I mean? That's my home league. That's the OG home league. You feel
Right,
me? So
right.
shout out to Pit Fights. Like, you know what I mean? That's where I got my start or whatever. You know what I mean? As far as the in-house stuff, that's administrative. I'm just a battler. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah, yeah, I
So
get
I
it.
don't really know too much about nothing for real, but it wasn't a situation where it was like, oh, they doing this. Well, I got
Yeah,
because
yeah.
in my mind, if you rap good, people gonna want to book you anywhere, regardless if you have a home league or not, or you know what I mean. Home league just it is depending on who you are and how nice you are and what you do. It just affords you certain amenities that comes with that league, and every every league does things differently.
Right,
So being with a quote unquote home league doesn't mean you're gonna get a big battle or you're gonna, you know what I mean? Who knows? It's just certain amenities with everyone's own growth process and everything. But I never took pit fights administrative situation that's going on or whatever like to heart or nothing like that. You know what I mean? I
yeah.
just understand as a new battler, I'm taking all of this in like this just the
Well,
things that come with battle.
I could tell you both sides of the coin because I went through it. I would say once I start moving around, I think like I had a home league at first. My home league was OSBL.
Okay.
For whatever situation, everything good now, but it didn't work out.
Mm,
Now, the one thing I can say about not having is not it's no consistency.
I
You
understand
don't
that.
you don't know where you're gonna battle at next type shit. But once you get rolling and niggas hitting your phone, is being able to see different cities, meeting people. Like a lot of niggas I met, like that I book now, is because I
Mm,
met them through battling. Cause I got over like 40 battles. So I
nice.
done seen hella niggas and niggas just remember me. Oh, I remember when you was, you know what I'm saying? So now,
Right.
even with some of the top tiers, might not be the best of friends, but like me just doing what I was supposed to, I even get like the buddy pass sometimes. Like I can get niggas a little cheaper than other niggas.
I
But
understand that. I
it goes
understand that.
back to my point. When niggas seen me, I was fired. So
Right.
you gotta be good.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
tell niggas all the time, if you not, you could promote, you could do all that, but if you not fired when it's time to rap, it don't matter, bro. It don't matter.
Well, also what I can say to that point is battle rap is subjective. So, like for example,
Yeah.
I'm just throw this out there. You know what I mean? I don't really care for Snake Eye style too much, but he promos the battle though. He make
Right.
you want to see the battle, regardless of how you feel about his style, whether you think he gonna win or not before the
Oh,
battle even happens. He
he
gonna
not
sell it.
completely he not completely ass either. So
No, 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 no. That's why I said I
yeah.
don't care for his style. You know what I mean?
All right, so
Me
we got a
personally.
couple questions.
Sure, sure, sure.
All right, with you showing up to Bad for Your Soul, what battle did you enjoy, and were you looking forward to battling in this environment?
All right, bad for your soul. All right, that was the last event that was my first stage event that I was at. You feel me?
Right,
Not rapping, obviously, just as a a supporter or whatever. You know what I mean?
right.
Um, I was like, no, this is dope for real. You know what I mean? The
Yeah,
essence, the people there, like that's really what makes it for real. And the matchups, they ain't seem too crazy. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like even nothing on paper didn't make it. Like, don't get me wrong, it's probably like a couple bodies or something like that, but nothing on paper looked crazy. You know
right.
what I mean? So even coming to the battle, things kind of made sense for it to be a good night, an entertaining night, which it was. You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all for real, definitely.
All right, so we got another one. Pennywise was also there. What battle of his intrigued you to accept this battle?
He was there. He was there. Absolutely. I was there versus when he battled Danger Zone. I
Right.
was there when he battled Danger
Oh,
Zone.
so
You know what
you
I
be
mean?
outside. You actually do pull up and support too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? Now don't get me wrong, like If I got team on the card or something like that, or Baltimore on the card, I try to come out as much as I can. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Sometimes schedules conflict or whatever, but yeah, I try to come out as much as I can. You know what I mean?
right,
Especially in the DMV area, I probably know somebody that's on the card. So
right.
yeah, you know what I mean. I just love battle rap. So yes, I absolutely want to pop out as much as I can. You know what I mean?
Right. So, were you from? Well, you say you did see him against Danger Zone. So, in your mind, you was like, Did you actually have to search battles up, or you was just like, I remember him, so it's a no brainer for me type
I remember him because I've never heard of another Pennywise. So
shit?
when that came across, you know what I mean, I was like, okay, boom. But
Yeah,
I I'm I don't think I'm done writing. And to be honest with you, I haven't done any research yet. I
right.
do research on, like watching the battles and all that, what my opponent does and all that, but I haven't done the research. I'm only going off of what I've seen in person right now. But I
So,
know he cooks up. I know he cooks up. You feel me? I know his pen is layered. I know, like, yeah, you know what I mean? And he like 6 foot something, so he be standing over cats. You feel me? So
yeah.
it's but here's the thing though. A lot of battle rappers is short. A lot of battle rappers is little niggas. So like,
Right.
nigga, I'm right. I'm 6 foot. You feel me? 5'11", 6 foot with good posture. When I, you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
I'm right there with you. You're not about to just barking on me like I'm
He
five
gotta be like
five.
he gotta be like 6'2", if anything.
Hey,
Maybe.
but hey, that matter when everybody that you battling is 5'7", 5'8", 5'9". Like it look away on camera. The optics, especially if he talking a certain talk and you know what I mean. All those type of vibes for real. Like yeah,
I got one more question before I segment to something else.
okay.
Far as I know it's like I hear a lot is like preparation and battle rap.
Mm.
How much time do you feel like you need to say, hey, this is gonna be the best Simba if I have this amount of time?
That varies,
Okay.
but
For one rounder. Let's say one rounder. Since this is
mm,
a one rounder.
okay. Shout out, send the poet this way, right down
Yeah.
that corner. I see you, shorty. Yeah, send the poet. Okay, we just had a fire battle in Atlanta. I'll probably say if you include writing for somebody as well,
Yeah.
3 weeks to a month,
Okay.
depending on
So I
like.
asked that to get to my next segment. That means you should be good. You should be the best Simba. You
Oh,
feel
you
me?
talking about for this battle?
No, I'm
Oh.
just saying in general. In general, I ain't want to specify. I wanted to get your general answer first.
I got you. I
Yeah.
got you. Yeah, 3 weeks. You know what I mean? Yeah. If
So
I got.
tomorrow, well, Saturday officially be 6 weeks. So yeah.
All right, so let me put it like this. Maybe because I can memorize in like a week, but
Yeah.
depending on how the memorization go, what I got going on in real life, it might not go like that. So if I give myself maybe a week and a half to write or jot down stuff, or you know what I mean, figure that out, and then formulate the round, and then get the, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
structure the round, and then yeah, hey, there we go, yeah, Beezy,
Okay. So
yeah,
look, now
okay,
I see that you got a lot of boiler room people in here. I actually used to
right,
work with Seven like a year ago. Very
okay,
good businessman. You know what I'm saying? Very easy to work with.
that's what's up, that's what's up.
Is that a situation? Is that your new situation, or you just that's just who you comfortable with right now?
I mean, right now that's the new situation for real. Because
Okay,
I just had an event with them. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Being tapped in with the process and everything, and they decided to bring me on with the roster for real. And let me preface this with it had nothing to do with pit fight situation or nothing like that. Like I just happened to be a hot free agent at
right,
the time. You know what I mean? Like just moving around and everything and listening to situations for real. And this situation made sense for what I'm looking for. You know what I mean? And is you know what I mean? Like yeah, I'm yeah. So yeah, I'm big ball room business for real. You feel me? But you know what I mean? I'm on the stage right now. We got this locked in for real. So I'm definitely about to come on the stage and I'm about to put on a show like this. I know people be like, oh, I'm over here. So when I go over here, I'm not going. No, I'm not about to come and give away no throwaways and nothing like that. You know what I mean? That's weird energy for real. I'm still a battle rapper. I'm gonna put together a great performance. You feel me? But yeah. I'm Boiler Room. And shout out to the Boiler Room for tapping in too. I appreciate that.
Yeah, shout out Boiler Room, man. What's the worst approach to take against
Hmm.
Yeah, ooh, this nigga Hollow is crazy, man.
I feel like
I ain't get to Hollow comment, y'all. I'm gonna get to at the end.
I got you. Man, I feel like the worst approach to take me is I don't even know. I say just to battle me, because I can freestyle and I can rebuttal. You know what I mean? So the worst approach is if you choose to go second.
Right. So
That's what I can say.
Have you being because I could tell you like what I wouldn't do if I was to battle you. Do you hear a lot of like Lion King Simba shit?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, it's two sides to the coin. A nigga could do it so much that you be like, damn, I don't want to hear this shit.
Right.
But I feel like as you battle more and more people with good pens and name flips, all that ability, I think you're gonna start hearing something. You be like, damn, I ain't never heard that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
like,
no, I'm getting to that point now. I'm definitely getting to that point now. And
right.
I appreciate that because after they was gonna get redundant. But the thing is when your talent level, you know what I mean, your opponent's talent level goes up, their minds get more creative, and then they start saying them like Send the Poet.
Yeah.
She had a line. She's like, "This ain't the first time we could," because Tay Rock was there. She was like, "This ain't the first time we seen Simba get lifted in front of Rock." Like I was like, "Okay, punch me in the mouth real quick." You know what I mean? Like they have to, as long as they're not redundant and they're creative. Boom. Hey yo, Hollow, watch your mouth, yo. Watch your mouth.
That's why I say he be wilding in these comments.
Yeah, yo. Who your home league?
Hollow said it was a comment up here. I'm gonna go back to it. He said he ain't had a home league since 2020. I ain't gonna lie, it's storming out here, so my shit go out.
I'm not real quick. Let me cook you, Hollow. What you did since 2020? I've been outside the past 3 years. What have you done? I watched you lose against Twin IQ, and then I battled him on pit fights, and I beat him.
Talk crazy.
The battle not out right now, but you can ask Bars Over, but you can ask C. Allen personally. He was there. You can ask D. You can ask him. So until the footage come out,
right, we ain't gotta say no names, but what's the worst name flip you heard?
I think Taliban Goon. I'm gonna say his name. I
was trying to eliminate that, but go ahead.
Hey, he probably had better days, but that wasn't a good day for him. And I watched him that battle. Make sure y'all watch that Simba versus Taliban Goon. You know what I mean? That was one of them ones for real. You know what I mean? But yeah, I nothing that he said was effective. I think he had a couple Simba stuff and I've even heard some creative stuff in the spaces. Because even the spaces battles that I've had, like, you know what I mean, my first 2 years when I was really delved into the spaces battles like that, because they don't really have to worry about performance per se, like in person. Their mind is just on the pen, so they can really go different places with it. You know what I mean? Shout out to Lockhart. Shout out to everybody that I battled in the spaces for. I feel like I had a good battle. Even the rematch with Draken.
I'm not pulling Hollow up, Beezy. I'm not pulling him up. I'm not pulling him up. No. So what I was about to say, she threw me off with that comment. Penewyze is murder for hire. You know, he gonna have the people in the building. Then you said you just more so worried about his pen. Like that's the most that's the thing. Like, all right. Cause I ain't gonna lie. I think just from my analysis, I think in the building you're gonna be more captivating. But I feel like on camera, you know what I'm saying? Because it's always different. Because I ain't gonna lie, when Rod and Sergio was battling, I was like, this kind of a body. But when I watched it back, I was like, oh, okay. I just had Rod edging it. You know what I'm saying?
No, Sergio was putting it
And so
together for real.
I was like, I feel like that could be the same situation. It's like you might got more energy than him, and then on camera it might look a little different.
I understand that, but
Yeah.
my rebuttal to that is our pins are so different. If you haven't seen my battle versus Violet X on iBattle, is when I really got into a pin heavy bag, like big platform. You feel me? Putting my mind towards pin heaviness, like I really got into it, and I feel like I got that one 2-1. And he was more electrifying than me in that room with all of them that knew him and everything. And I still held my own, and I still was putting that shit together. Like 2-1, and I had a haymaker in the third. That you feel me? But the third was real pin intricate. You had to listen. Like I can do that too. Trust me, I
Right.
can do that too. But now I'm figuring out how to balance the listen and the react. Like you feel
Yeah.
me? I'm controlling the people with my pen.
Right.
Like, yo, don't let me figure out what my superpowers is before. You feel me? My finishing move. I ain't even got no
Yeah.
finishing move yet. I just got the little. You feel me? When you press the L1 box, you feel me? Little special move joint. You feel me? Oh my god.
So
Listen.
speaking of BMG, True
Mm,
said this BMG versus Murder 5. I actually been knowing Joey about 2 years now. I finally got to meet him
okay.
July the night before our event. I was in Atlanta. He pulled up to an OSBL event. I was there.
Fire,
Um,
fire.
what made you say? Because I all right. Let me ask this question. Far as managers, let me ask this: do you feel
Mhm.
like they good? They could be a good thing or a good thing or a bad thing? Because I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Lay it out, man. Go ahead. We here.
Because me
We here.
personally, I don't feel like niggas need managers, but I get it. Some niggas need assistance, and I'm not gonna lie. I even do this with top tiers, bro. If a nigga say talk to my manager, I'm not talking to you, man. I just won't book you. Like I'm not talking to no managers, bro. Maybe because I know niggas personally, like everybody personally. I'm not talking to no managers, bro.
I feel like that's probably your perception of what managers possibly may have brought to you or what you've seen in the culture for real.
Right, right.
Because like even for me and Joey Nine for real, like coming into the game, I definitely needed a manager because I see it's a lot of weird stuff in battle rap right now that I don't like, and I'm still learning how to talk to people within battle rap because people within battle rap don't know how to stay within their lanes. And
Right.
that go between battlers, league owners, bloggers, all of them. It's a lot of people that step without their lanes and then they talk crazy to people and then they get mad when people talk like, you know what I mean? So I really stick in the management bag because that's what keeps it as a business. You feel what I'm saying? And I know for a fact that Joey Nine is not doing nothing that I wouldn't want done. You feel me? We have these discussions and then we you know what I mean? We relay back and forth with each other what's going on. Whether even if somebody is, and I listen, if somebody talking to me directly, I'm going to Joey Nine. I'm going to Joey Nine. That's my manager. That's what he's for real. You feel me? Even if you talking to me directly, and that's okay. It's nothing wrong with that. You feel me? And I understand your disposition. Absolutely. It's a lot of people that have that because it's a lot of janky managers out here. You know what I mean? A lot of cats want to get bread out you know what I mean, out on their own, and they're not really worried about the battlers. Like, nah, man, Joey Nine, he has all the battlers like best interest at hand, and you know what I mean. And a lot of the stuff that he does is for the love of the people that he's managing. It's not even about no money or nothing like that on his end. You know what I mean? What the battlers are asking for, that's totally different. You know what I mean? But Joey Nine not going to approach nothing trying to finagle more on his end. You know what I mean? Because us as the battlers, we rock with Joey Nine so much, we'll make sure he get into an event. You know what I mean? We'll make sure he get there if you know what I mean. Like if you really want to be there for real, like yeah, all he gotta do is speak up, and because it's mutual between us. You feel me? So and I can't say that with other managers or you know what I mean. I can't speak on nobody else's behalf, but I can only speak for BMG and Joey Nine because that's all I know personally. You feel me?
Right,
And yeah, BMG 100% business, good business all the way around. You feel me? And every business conversation that people have with, listen, it's been stuff with BMG like talking to certain leagues or whatever in business that fell through, but that don't mean that the bridge was burnt or nothing like that. It just didn't make sense at the time. And when things doubled back, we done had great battles on as far as not on BMG, but like as far as the BMG artists, you know what I mean? For the time that they've been under management, yeah, we always make the business make sense. You feel me? Just make, as long as it makes sense for real, we moving forward. And yeah, the rest of these other managers and all that, all that want to dance in the videos and all. You a manager, you want to you want to pop out, you want to fight and all that. Joey 9 not about none of that, man. We you feel me? We about battle rap, we about business. You know what I mean? Have fun. We show love, we show respect. You know what I mean? And if everybody was like that, every manager would be like Joey 9, and you probably wouldn't feel how you feel about certain managers. You feel me? Or the experiences that you had, because like, Joey 9 is not like that.
I'll be like, nah, never mind.
I get it. I get it. Trust me, I get it.
Especially a motherfucker that I know. I think the good part of I'm gonna tell you, being in the culture for 6 years, that's a good thing and it's a bad thing. Good thing because I know niggas patterns.
Right.
The bad part about it is I know niggas patterns. So I know if you wasn't shit when you was a battler, it's no way you could be shit now.
Facts.
Come on, and that's the thing. I be seeing niggas. I be like, nigga be like, yo, book me. I be like, bruh, you ain't even show up to your last 5 battles. There's no way. I done been on cards with niggas, and they probably didn't realize it, or they probably didn't know me at the time. Couple years ago, nigga, no show, no call, no call, no show. You try to rap on my league or something, be like, bruh, I remember when I was on that card and you didn't pull up to that. So yeah,
right.
Just be knowing, like, cause bro, you could be on the card with a nigga and like you might not have no intentions on showing up, but I remember shit like that.
Right. I honestly, I don't even like when leagues start booking people that are habitual no-showers.
Yeah.
Like, you can
we got this thing I put in place. It's been working for the most part.
What's up?
No show fees. We ain't the biggest league in the world. I get it. So if you don't want to pay it, I get it. But
that's on you.
But if you want to have some consistency in rap here, you gotta pay that no show fee if you ain't show up, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie, I've never no showed a battle. I've came in the battle half prepared, but just not showing up. No, I feel like it's what you prioritize, bro. It's only one day, bro.
Right.
Now I get it, the traveling part. Like maybe you coming from somewhere, you gotta travel for that day. But other than that, bro, sometimes I be telling niggas you gotta hustle your way out the shit too. Like most of the time, bro, if I rap somewhere, niggas will tell you like I'm not getting no hotel or nothing. If I'm sleepy and I'm driving, I'm stopping at a rest stop, bro. As soon as I get some energy, I'm going back home. I don't gotta stick around for what? I can't do a job and I'm rolling out.
Right. No, I understand that.
So it's just about if you want to really go. You know what I'm saying? And then half the time you be thinking like, well, that money used to book my hotel, I could have used that for something else. You ain't gotta give me no hotel. Just give me what I want.
Right.
I know shoes Daylight.
Oh, he no show Daylight. That's Rod or Die for real. Baltimore legend. You feel me? He just battled Sergi on the card.
Oh, no. Oh, that's what he was saying?
Yeah. He autocorrect.
Oh, I was about to say, because I ain't know what the fuck. That's why I was like, maybe some Baltimore shit. But
yeah, no, it's autocorrect.
That's a real thing? You really no show?
Yes. Dead serious. Penewyze has been around since 2009. 2009. I don't know how many other leagues have been around since.
Or this was he was still.
Rod. This was his ascension.
Yeah.
You feel me? He was about to battle Daylight.
Why you no show Daylight though? Did you know he was going? Where? Hey, Rod.
I wasn't around then, but you feel me? I'm gonna speak for Rod. You feel me? Because and just to give a little piece of the situation for real, he was also outside in the streets. You know what I mean? It was kind of like one or the other type. He was dealing with a real situation, so he had to step away from battle rap a little bit. You know what I mean? And what with that battle turned into Daylight versus Danger Zone. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
That's
like, yeah,
crazy.
history still found a way to be historical. You know what I
Right.
mean? But yeah. Shout out
Now,
to my
I know
man
he
Ride or Die.
probably regret that one. Damn, daylight.
Hey, yo, Daylight still be trolling them. Daylight still be Daylight
Oh,
ain't forget. Daylight ain't forget. You know what I mean? And that's what's up. You feel me? So yeah, shout out to Ride or Die. You feel me? You know what I mean? He took his break from battle rap, but he back. He cooking. Obviously, y'all just seen him on the stage versus Sergei. You feel me? Like, yeah, he he getting back in his bag for real. Well, he's in not getting, but he's in his bag. So like, yeah, you know what I mean. Shout out
yeah.
to Ride or Die, man. Big BMG shit.
Right. Damn, that's crazy. That's so crazy.
It's a lot of history with Baltimore and battle rap, yo. People be trying to ignore it because DC is right now. That's cool. Shout out to them new DMV movement. You feel me? But
Right.
Baltimore has a lot of roots in it. You know what I mean? That people don't know or don't talk about, or you know what I mean. But it's there. You can't deny the things that happen.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. So, do you have any personal people that you would battle, like in game type of battles?
I mean, see, like honestly, now at this point, I don't even like the term end game because that's not the end of these people game. People got these quote unquote end game battles, and then they still keep battling.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't see a battle right now in battle rap that's going to ascend anyone to the next level. We've seen people battle Mook and Lux in the past 3 to 5 years or whatever, and they're still battle rapping. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know what to tell nobody. Like, even Hitman battle Cassidy, and both of them, respectfully, are in the same position that they started in, it has to do with that battle. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, there's that. I'm not a fan of the end game, but boss level battles,
Right.
Um, uh, I mean, outside of like Danny Myers, Rock, uh, Twerk,
You know
uh,
what's so crazy now that everything is changing, like with the game. I don't know if niggas look at it like elevating, but like or a bad thing. I don't know. Whatever niggas think in their brain, I feel like back in the day that used to be like you has to. It was like it would never happen, but now it's like you can actually battle these people. You know
right,
what I'm
and no, I absolutely agree. And shout out to the internet to being the reason why everything is so widespread and easily accessible. Because coming up, oh my god, I wish I knew how to get into battle rap 10 years ago. You know what I mean?
Right,
I'm 31 right now for real, but like, so I'm a late bloomer or whatever as far as jumping into battle rap, and you know what I mean. But I wish because I've always been tapped into the culture. I wish I knew how to get into battle rap when I was goddamn 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. You know what I mean? I would be a fucking beast right now because I know how my drive is and my hunger is. Until I reach that point, I'm not satisfied. You know what I mean? So
I ain't gonna lie, pay to play, it kind of fucked up the game, but I'm gonna tell you where I think the problem came in. And this goes back to being a hustler, right?
okay.
When you are real, I feel like smack, and I do this too. When we
Okay.
got it, we spread the love. When we don't got it, we can't spread the love. So you gotta understand as an artist,
Mhm.
hey, if an investor gave me, let me just give you an example. Investor gave me 100 bands.
Mhm.
You know, as a league owner, I don't have 100 bands. What? Bless you.
Thank you, thank you.
But
Thank you,
the
thank
problem come in is that
you.
when it like if you really in the hustle game, you know the plug might give it to you for this price today,
Right.
but next week it's gonna be a different price. And you in your mind, hey, that's just how the game go. I think where it messed up is that once we get a certain number as a battler, now we want to keep getting that number.
Right. The
So now
caffeine
you
era
got a
definitely messed that up.
situation. So now everybody always say, well, why Smack don't want to pay this, or why these league owners don't want to pay this? It's like we want to, but
Right,
we
right.
know when it get to that point, y'all niggas gonna be like if I let's give you an example. If I give you 150, I'm like, yo, we just got a sponsor, Simba.
Mhm.
I could give 150 to everybody. Nigga be like, all right, bet.
Right.
That sponsor ain't around no more. Nigga be like, hey, yo, I still need that 150 from that first time. I'm like, bro, I gave it to you when I had it, though. I ain't give it to you just because I had it. I don't got it. So
Right.
now where the problem come in is that it's just like how you know, like, and it's a real life thing. Like we all know if I can, and I hate to go back to hustling, but you got to.
For sure,
If
sure.
I could serve the white person 70 or 3.5, I'ma do it.
Right.
But if I can't, I know I can't sell 70 to a nigga that knows something.
Right.
I can't sell him because he know the game. So it's like I feel like niggas be trying to get what they can get for the moment, but they not thinking about the long run.
Right.
And it's a hamster wheel because sometimes you don't want to give a nigga too much money because he might be smart with it and invest in it. And then I might can't get Simba. I used to go get Simba 5 times a year, but now that he getting his money, I only go book him twice now.
That's you on. All right. So if you're talking about it as on a league on a standpoint for real,
Yeah.
that's on you to not only you're gonna have to respect what that person doing as an individual, but that's on you to get the new talent that's coming up so you can build the next Simba, so you can build the next, you know what I mean? And like if you have a marquee league for this is just from what I'm saying for real. When you got a marquee league or whatever, 9 times out of 10, they the ones they're gonna have the bag or whatever that you know what I mean for whatever that people go towards for real. So outside of those marquee leagues, what comes with that is even the little business. You know what I mean? Because everybody ain't gonna have that bag, and we seen the caffeine era. We seen the money dry, and ain't no money in battle rap. But the problem is, well, let's say a lot of tiers are too accessible for new up and comers, right? And it's saturating the market.
But you gotta understand how low that's a part of the new era. You used to could just battle and go home. It's not like that no more. So you gotta
But also, though, you couldn't just battle a T-Rex.
right.
You feel me?
Well,
So
I think it's some people out here that still like you just can't battle him. Like you're not just gonna battle goods. Like
right.
but that goes back to him. I don't know if he got whatever he got from Smack, but that's him saying, yo, this is what I did to get my money,
Mm.
and I don't need to be outside. So a lot of times it could be a nigga need to pay a bill or two too.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
man,
and that's where we get these quote unquote top tier people booked against somebody that the masses don't know about, and the top tier motherfuckers is rapping throwaways or they shit the bed or something like you know what I mean. Then it's like, yo, that's a waste of money. That's
economy
a slap
different.
in the face
The
to the
economy
league.
different, bro. I've been in the same house for 8 years, bro.
Mm,
This shit wasn't the same price when I first got it. It's
understood.
way more, and they ain't increasing my pay on nothing. So
Mm,
now nigga look like I gotta get that 2,000. It used to could be, hey, you could get 2,000 and probably pay your rent for about 2 months, 2, 3 months, 3 months,
right,
depending on how you living.
right.
Yeah, man, you gotta get to it nowadays. Like you used to could just have one job. Now you gotta have a little hustle and a little part
Right.
time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
might gotta live with somebody now. Like shit fucked up.
Right. He's on Craigslist and shit. Yeah,
I
it'd be
think you're
like that.
looking at this all wrong in your hustle analogy. Hey, I could be, you know what I'm saying? But I do, we all have our preferences as league owners, and I do know
Mm,
when you have so when you have a group of people that understands it, like I feel like my roster gets it. But it's like if you got a nigga that he's for self, then it can feel like, oh, this nigga not doing right or this. But that's why it's important to have people that. And I seen an interview with Tay Rock. He was like getting a group of guys that just say, yo, this my shit, and this is the league that I'm repping, and I'm gonna move forward with.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean everybody, every owner, but I'm just speaking for the masses because I don't go through this with my roster. Like my roster know, like, hey, it might be I might could give you this for I'm gonna give you an example. I might could give you this for what's one of our smaller cards? I can't even think right now. I can't think. Unfinished business. I don't fucking know. That
Okay.
everybody know that's our smaller card. So you know, I'm telling you, like, yo, I know for sure when I had this card, I'm only gonna
Mhm.
have this amount of people come. So I only could give you this. I
Right,
feel
right,
like they understand that. But when we have ruinous, which is our big card, or reborn, or they something like that, they know like, all right, I might get a little more because I know more people gonna be in the building.
right.
As
Understood.
long as you got that understanding with the people you're working with, I think you'll be fine. But I'm just speaking in general. I don't go through it, but I'm just speaking in general.
I understand that. Yeah, yeah.
But this is the thing though.
Hmm.
A lot of time, like a lot. What I can say is though, it's more opportunities to prove your worth too as well because now it wasn't no Facebook groups. Like it what you couldn't do pay-per-view through Facebook groups. Now you can. You could be like, yo, send 20 to this, and then that's the way you could track it and be like, well, I sold 10 live streams at $20, so I think I deserve 100. Back
Right,
in the
right.
back, and then you used to couldn't do that. So now you just had to bring people to show your worth. So I think it's
Mhm.
more opportunities to show your worth now because it's like I said, from the comfort of your home, you could tell your friends, yo, send this money to this cash app right here. And this will show the league that I got friends and fans, family, whatever the case may be. So
Right,
that's the one thing about this era I do like because now it's so like you can get paid for going live now. You could get paid from private Facebook groups. You can get paid from just
hmm
tweeting some bullshit. Like it's so many avenues to get money, and I think that's that's the thing that we was missing from the old era.
I feel like more people engaged in the culture in the old era. It's just that
Yeah.
like you had to know about like you it was definitely more door sales in the old era, you know what I mean? And if you look at how people got catering and all these, because I wasn't around in the old era, so I don't know if they had it all like that, but like I was just at an event with goddamn Duce wings, nigga.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah, yeah.
what the shit like that bring people out, just the food alone, you feel me?
Right, right.
So
Not a
it's
thing.
certain amenities
Oh,
that come with
that's my
this
another
new.
thing too. It goes back to the hustler mentality. You can't just depend on one source of income. So I think the problem is like niggas be like, oh, I need the door money. I'm like, nah, you don't gotta just depend on the door money. If you got, like you said, you got food, you got liquor, you got edibles, whatever you selling at your event.
Right.
That's cause like you gotta think about like if I walk in the event, I'm paying 20. If it, I ain't gonna hold you. You there for more than 2 hours, I'm gonna get hungry. So
Hey.
now you thinking, all right, $10 more. Let's just say a plate is 20. So out of
Mhm.
that one person, you really got 40 from them.
Right.
But
Yep.
I noticed that when I notice is that like people don't want to do the extra stuff to get that money. You know what I'm saying? People like, I don't want to be up all morning cooking food for the event. I'm like, shit, nigga, if that's gonna get you an extra 200, $300, why not?
Right. And it's not gonna cost you that if you buy all the materials yourself. You
Right,
know what
right.
I mean? You gonna come out in the positive if you do it right. Absolutely.
I ain't gonna lie, I low key like be cooking for my events too, but it's like
Mm.
some days, some events I just be like, yo, I'd rather a vendor just pay me.
Hey
But
man.
I just feel like if you only at an event, I don't know, like other people, but me
Mhm.
personally, I try to keep it in the 4 hour window span. So I just like, yo, we only gonna be here from 6 to 10.
True.
Let's
People
just
get hungry though. You don't know.
yeah, let's just dumb down and do what we gotta do for this 4 hours. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. I feel you. But
Yeah,
hey, people get hungry in 4 hours.
yeah,
People come
yeah.
to events hungry. Sometimes
Right,
they be looking for food. Like I know people go to martinis for the wings.
right, exactly.
So like,
I,
yeah,
I
they
don't
go.
know. I don't know what current state you're in, but I just was telling. I think I was telling y'all in the group chat like I'm pretty much done with fast food, bro. So like, if I ain't eat at the house and you got some cook shit at the event, oh yeah, I'm gonna eat that before I go to McDonald's or Popeyes or wherever the fuck, because I think I'm over. Like, I don't know, it's because I'm older now, but I just can't, bro. Like, it just, I can't, bro. I need something cooked.
Right. No, I understand that. I understand that for real. And it teaches on for real. You know what I mean? I'm still
Yeah,
my fast food way for real, but ain't nothing wrong with a home cooked meal. Shit.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Go
Nah,
ahead,
that's
give
a
me a
fact.
plate.
So we got one last question that I kind of skipped because it was like we wasn't on that topic, but it
It's
is
okay.
now back on topic. So what separates you from Pennywise besides the pen?
Performance.
And do you feel like your pen is any different from his?
Yes, my pen is different than his. You know what I mean? Yes. And he battled Danger Zone, which is also a different pen as well. It seems like Danger Zone isn't a different pen, but that's because he's been around so long. He kind of brought things to the forefront that, you know what I mean, people kind of see nowadays. So that's understood. No, his pen is different, but my pen is different. I do things different, and my performance is a little bit better. But that doesn't mean that his presence and how he puts things together, he can't perform to a level that I expect myself to be at or higher. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's really gonna be one of them ones. Like if I it's strategic. It's like it's battle rap is like a war zone. It's really like war. You gotta be strategic because just because we both are pinned, or you know what I mean, who's to say he won't write something that he performs immaculately? Who's to say that I'll write something that I'm not performance that you really gotta sit and listen. So if you watch the battle back, you might not get no you might not hear oh people pushing me and all that, but you hear because every line I'm digging, I'm stabbing. Like you
Right.
don't know what's gonna happen with this battle because we really are two intricate people. So you really gotta be there to see it. You feel me? Or do that? Is the pay-per-view available? Is the pay-per-view? What's going
It's
on?
gonna be free stream. Free.
Free stream. That's right. Free stream on the YouTube. Even read why you gotta tap in.
Nigga,
You gotta be there. Listen, motherfuckers, y'all gotta
nigga
goddamn
crazy.
you be there because without if you're not gonna be there in person, you gotta be there on the stream.
Right.
Now be there in person because the event gonna be a movie. You know what I mean? You know BMG in the building for real. Shout out TDH versus Tay Smutter. You feel me? But listen, Simba versus Pennywise. I can't tell y'all
I
nothing.
ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm over my pay-per-view days, man. I think I'm over it. Cause, bro, like anybody that do the Facebook pay-per-view, they know that shit is annoying, bro.
Okay.
I'm just not doing it no more, bro. It was last event. I just like, yeah, cause the money difference,
Okay.
it ain't really too much different. Like it's like gas money, depending on how you look at it. Now, if
Mm,
you charging however and you getting your money back, cool. But for me, like when niggas was bugging me during the event to add people because they was paying late, I was like, yeah, I'm never doing this again. Like I'm never doing this again. Cause like on top of everything that's going on, I don't want to do that because you was late getting the pay-per-view after I told niggas I'm really not trying to add niggas during the event.
Yeah, but that's why a lot of these big leagues they got the staff that they're strictly to handle that, or they
Yeah.
got a rap grid. You feel me? Whereas
But
the
see,
you
the
know what I
thing
mean?
is now it's like the pay-per-view is kind of because there's so many streaming, it's not worth it because like I said, after a nigga bootleg, like I done seen niggas bootleg my streams be $5, bro. I
Right.
done seen niggas bootleg $5. So I'm like, if you bootlegging $5, I can't win. I'm not even about to be going through that. Fuck it. Just it's free now. Fuck it. Y'all won.
I
Yeah,
understand what you're saying
like
for
come
real.
on,
But
bro.
it is a lot of people that that still pay for stuff because the bootleg you getting a copy version of straight like internet might not be good like just because you get to watch it for free don't mean it's going to be the best quality that
Right.
the league is putting forth. You feel me? So when it comes to it, like you feel me, events, I don't get me wrong. I as a former broke battle rap fan, I get when people are bootlegging the events and
Yeah.
because people just want to be a part of it. But also as a battler and as a fan that is really delved into the culture, I understand that sometimes you gotta pay them couple dollars to really get the experience that the league is putting forth, whether it's URL or RBE. Like I done paid for a lot of different streams on a lot of different leagues to sit and watch their events, you feel me? And to really get it, you know what I mean? And sometimes some of them leagues, it's been that previously I was on a bootleg stream and the bootleg stream was kind of janky because your internet wasn't, you know what I mean? Like, but when I get it for myself, I can sit and watch it for myself, and that's the purpose for real. So if people are bootlegging a free stream, you fucking dumb. Just go to YouTube and you know what I mean? You'll see the battle. Like, yeah. But honestly, I feel like as a supporter, everybody, when it comes to this culture for real, you get what you pay for real. If you want to see the battles, get the pay-per-view. If you want to see the battles, get the tickets. The league owners, if you want to see certain battles, you got to pay for them. You got to, you know what I mean? Like, but also as a battler for real, you got to put forth the shit that make niggas want to pay what the fuck you asking for.
Right.
Don't be fucking mid. Don't be, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's a lot of one hand washes the other in this culture. And yeah, people just gotta wash. First off, wash your own hands. God damn it, and then and then when you with other people, wash hands properly. Right. And then when you start branching out, now you got two hands. Now y'all can wash one hand, no diddy at the same time. I don't know if that sounded crazy to y'all, but you know what I'm saying? Like this culture could really move forward in a proper way. But you see what I'm saying? I ain't gonna rant on you, but you see what I'm saying?
I get it, but yeah, it's just like I said, there's other avenues to get money. Shout out to the people that still do the pay-per-view, you know. Hey, but I think now, I think more people are understanding like it's just not worth it. Like it's just like you see certain people don't use Rap Grid no more. You see some people just be like, all right, fuck it. Even if we go a step further, like these boxing promoters are even saying, yo, it's not worth it. We just want niggas to see the product at this point. You know what I'm saying? So one of the niggas from Top Rank just said that he's like, yo, we really gonna try to get rid of the pay-per-view because niggas is not buying it enough where it's matching. And then the bad part about a pay-per-view is like you said, everybody don't want to pay for it, so you're not in real time as it is going down. But if it's free, everybody can enjoy it in the same space.
And this when it go back to the battlers for real. Because Tank Davis, niggas pay for his pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Niggas buy them.
But why though? The nigga been doing good, knocking niggas out every day.
Exactly. No matter who his opponent was or whatever, he put together a good fight every single time. Battlers don't be doing that. You get your little money and then you want to take a battle off with some throwaways, you know what I mean? Or if you're not focused, instead of properly backing out of the battle in enough time or sending some money back or whatever, you feel me? Now you stuck doing it and now you got to cram the information. Like, it's stupid for real. Battlers need to be better as well. You feel me? As well as, you know what I mean? The league owners, like, you know, understanding who they are booking. And
I just don't think, and then I learned too, like everybody's not going to go to YouTube when the battle drops. So I think obviously when you're up and coming league, you're trying to maximize your earnings. But I feel like if you're trying to get people to the next level, it's kind of hard to just say, yo, here go the YouTube link to this person. Because everybody not watching that YouTube link. But if a nigga rapping, if it's a live event and nigga rapping good, niggas are tune into that and say, yo, I just seen such and such. So, you know, hey man, it's per league. Whatever you want to do with your league, by all means. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Oh, what's shaking? What's good? So
it's here's the thing, because the casual fans are the ones that are more likely to pay for it. Right. The ones that are delved into battle rap culture, they who got the bootleg?
Right. And that's why I said sometimes the reason I kind of like stay off of Twitter is because I feel like everybody on Twitter know what's going on in the culture. So that's not my targeting. That's not my target audience. My target audience is casual fans, people that never been or just not familiar. You know what I'm saying? That's who I'm trying to attract. And you know, like you seen at our event, we had ladies, we had no disrespect to the other people, but some people in wheelchairs. We had older people. That's what I'm
Right,
trying
right,
to do. Is a little bit of everything.
right.
You know what I'm
No, I
saying? Because
understand that.
sometimes
Hmm.
also you can have too many battle rappy people, and then it becomes biased. It doesn't. It's not as active because you got some people that say, "Oh, I ain't gonna cheer for Simba because if I battle him one day, he might try to say I was on his dick for this battle." And
Right.
then like it's bad energy. Like you ever had enough, you ever been to an event and it's just all battle rappers, like mostly battle rappers. It's
Yeah.
just not. It's the energy just weird because niggas don't want like yeah. So yeah, try to stay,
Mm,
try to stay away from
yeah, yeah.
that.
But sometimes you got to operate outside of yourself. You got to recognize the situation is bigger than yourself. You feel me? Like, for example, you feel me? Like, yes, I'm bouldering for real, but shout out the Bars Over Bricks. They right around the corner from me. You feel me? Right down there in Annapolis, Maryland. You feel me? So they part of the DMV, and you know what I mean, because they close to me. I always shout them out, and I, me, got cats from over there. Got some BMG cats over there. That's you know what I mean. Bars Over Bricks, like you feel me. All the local, you feel me, capital battlegrounds when they was, you feel me, moving around, like shout out to everybody because that's what helps move the culture forward. You feel me? And whenever I tap in with them and I shout them out for real, they do the same with me for real. You feel me? They liking, they supporting, you know what I mean? And that's really what moves the culture forward. We gonna get to the money, but we just gotta continue to do the right things that'll be eventually 6 degrees of separation. Let's just say Obama has seen a battle rap. With the
Right.
6 degrees of, if you know what the 6 degrees of separation is, then you know, you feel me? It's a possibility that Obama is related to Murder Mook from the 6 degrees of separation. So
Yeah.
even if you take that socially, you telling me that Obama ain't seen a battle rap? You telling me that, you know what I mean? It's some big name people that are possibly even close to being in the alley of hearing about what's going on in this culture.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. If Obama, I'm gonna just because that's what you said. If he's
Mm-hmm.
on that phone and he tapped into any social media, he's seen something. Now,
Exactly.
if he just an older nigga that ain't on his phone, he's stuck in his ways, probably not. But if he
Right.
scrolled down that Twitter thread or whatever the fuck he be on, he seen something.
That's what I'm saying. And
Yeah.
it's our job of people of the culture, the battlers, the bloggers, the supporters as well, to let people know that when you see these things, this is interesting. You feel me? It's on your algorithm for a reason. We gotta build the hype because humans have a fear of missing out a lot of times. So when you tap into the human element of fear of missing out, it's like, oh, everybody looking at this video. Why are you not looking at it? You don't understand? People start asking questions. You see what I'm saying? People start, what's going on? Who's Murder Mook? Who's Hollow the Dawn? Who's, you know what I mean? Tay Rock body bitch, body bitch. You know what I mean? People have never heard of Tay Rock, and that body bitches went viral on TikTok several times. And you know what I mean? Like, because people have a fear of missing out. And then when you get something that you can hold on to and now you can become a part of what's going on. You feel me? Whether it's directly or indirectly. And all that leads to the money.
Yeah. So yeah, before we get up out of here, you got anything you want to shout out? Any last words to your op? Any of the thing of that nature?
First off, let me get to my op real quick. You feel me? Pennywise, if you are watching this, sir, you can't do nothing with me, okay? Listen, I don't care what you writing. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do some research, and now you're done fucked up because now I'm gonna do some research because we getting about that time. I might have to add a, you feel me, another 32 bars or something, another 40 bars. We gonna figure that out.
Right.
Yo, don't let me do no research. You done fucked up now. I'm gonna let you know that now. You feel me? Yeah, but it's gonna be one of them good ones, y'all. This is for the fans. If it's gonna be one of them good ones, if he come to do what he normally does, if y'all know him as Pennywise to put together a great performance, that's what y'all should expect. Nothing less. And y'all should expect more from me. What you talking about? If y'all like him, y'all gonna love me. Now, what I do have coming up as well, you feel me? Outside of the stage elite division, you feel me? September 6th, you feel me? August 9th, Simba versus Sin the Poet, you feel me? Shout out to Boiler Room, Big Boiler Room Business, you feel me? That battle was dropping. One of the battles of the night, you feel me? Hosted by Tay Rock and Chilla Jones, Mike Terror in the building, M3S3. Listen, we was in there. It was lit, you feel me?
Yeah.
If you wasn't there, hey, listen, that's why the battle's about to drop, you feel me? First one that's dropping is Outlaw and Famo. That battle went viral as well. But listen, just make sure y'all tap in, you feel me? Follow them. If y'all not following the Stage Elite Division on YouTube, then you fucked up. Make sure y'all do that, like and subscribe to them. But yes, make sure y'all like and subscribe to the Boiler Room, you feel me? Because I got that battle dropping over there for real. So you don't want to miss that drop because it really was a good one. It was a great one. It was a great battle, great back and forth, you feel me? The best intergender battle of 2025. And I
I got a question to ask you offline too. I don't publicly do
all
that.
good, shorty.
Oh
All
yeah,
good.
well, I'm gonna ask you as soon as we get off here.
I got you, man. Big BMG, you feel me? Bodybuilding management, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, just stay tapped into me for real. Follow me on my socials at Instagram, roll a plane 410. You feel me? Roll a plane to crash. And it's on X or Twitter, Simba underscore RAPOC, because it's roll a plane to crash. You know what I'm saying? And once you get there, it'll take you everywhere you need to go. You go to YouTube, type in Simba versus battle rap, because Simba Lion King, you feel me? You don't want to get the algorithm messed up. Look up what you need to look up, and you can find me right there and watch my battles. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. We out of here. Appreciate you for pulling up. Shout out to the Boiler Room. Shout out BMG, Joey.
Shout out the Stage, man. Shout out to y'all, man. This event gonna be one of the ones for real. I'm gonna be there, you feel me?
Yes,
like start to finish. It's gonna be one of the ones.
All right, then be safe, bro.
Yes, sir.
Sir. All right, so that was Simba. We on the ominous card. We're gonna promote right quick. September 6th, 5 to 10, 20 at the door, 8911 60th Ave, Berwyn Heights, Maryland. Free live stream the same way I went live now. That's how we gonna go live at the event. Cash out, welcome to the stage. Shout out Bar Breakdown. Shout out our sponsor, Tiny Shrooms. Shout out our sponsor, Wing the Drum, Unclassified. It's a lot of sponsors, man. Appreciate everybody that messed with us, rocking with us. Y'all see the card. Simba versus Penewyze going down September 6th, 5 to 10, Ominous 911 60th Ave. Berwyn Heights, free live stream, and that is in Maryland. We are back in Maryland, not Atlanta. We in Maryland. Y'all be safe. I'm your league owner, Damo Guapo. This shit.